One moment, one decision, and nothing was ever the same again. The night everything changed did not arrive with thunder or warning. It came quietly, slipping into the city like a shadow, carrying with it a single moment that would decide the direction of an entire life. One decision, taken in the span of a few seconds, would separate what was from what could never be again. Some people believe destiny is written long before we are born, but that night proved something far more frightening and powerful, that sometimes a whole lifetime bends around one choice made when the heart is tired, afraid, and desperate for hope. Before we go deeper, take a moment right now. If you believe in kindness, in second chances, in the idea that one good decision can change everything, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps stories like this reach hearts that are still searching for light. Armand had never imagined his life shrinking to the size of a single room with peeling walls and a flickering bulb. There was a time when mornings felt full of promise, when his mother's quiet prayers echoed through the house, and when his father's tired smile still held pride. But life had a way of grinding dreams down slowly, without drama, until one day you woke up and realized the person you wanted to be was far away, almost unrecognizable. After his father's sudden death, responsibility had fallen on Armand's shoulders like a weight he was never trained to carry. Bills piled up, opportunities slipped away, and every promise he made to himself felt harder to keep than the last. The city did not care about his grief or his exhaustion. It moved fast, ruthless and indifferent, offering success to a few and silence to the rest. Armand tried everything: long shifts, borrowed money, restless nights filled with plans that never worked out. Each failure carved a deeper line into his face, and each passing day whispered the same cruel question: how long could a person keep going before breaking? His mother watched him fade, helpless to do anything but pray, while his younger sister looked up to him with a belief he felt unworthy of. The turning point did not come as a grand opportunity or a stroke of luck. It arrived as an offer made in a low voice, in a corner of a crowded street, from someone who promised fast money and easy relief. The kind of money that could erase debts overnight, that could restore dignity, that could make his mother breathe easier. But it came wrapped in danger, in risk, in a line that once crossed could never truly be uncrossed. Armand knew it was wrong. He knew it could cost him everything. And yet, the thought of continuing the way he was felt just as unbearable. That night, Armand walked alone through streets glowing with artificial light, his mind louder than the traffic around him. Every step felt heavy, as if the ground itself resisted him. He thought of his father's values, of the lessons about honesty and patience that now felt painfully idealistic. He thought of his mother's tired hands and his sister's quiet dreams. The choice before him was brutal in its simplicity: take the offer and risk losing his soul, or refuse and return to a life that felt like slow suffocation. Fear is a strange companion. It does not scream, it whispers. It tells you that you are already failing, that you have nothing left to lose, that this one compromise will fix everything. Standing under a broken streetlight, Armand felt the weight of all his disappointments pressing down on him at once. His phone buzzed with a message reminding him of an unpaid bill. The moment stretched, fragile and irreversible. This was it. One decision, one life. He said no. The word felt small leaving his lips, but its impact was enormous. Relief did not follow immediately. There was no sudden sense of victory or peace. Instead, there was fear, raw, terrifying fear of what came next. Walking away meant returning to uncertainty, to struggle, to nights filled with doubt. As Armand made his way home, the city looked the same, but something inside him had shifted. For the first time in months, his struggle felt honest again. The days that followed were not easier. In fact, they were harder in ways he had not expected. Opportunities did not magically appear because he made the right choice. Bills still waited, worry still lingered. But there was a subtle strength in him now, a quiet refusal to surrender to desperation. He began taking on work no one else wanted, waking before sunrise and returning home long after dark. Each day tested his resolve, and each night he wondered if he had been foolish to turn away from the easy path. Change came slowly, almost invisibly. A chance conversation led to a small opportunity. That opportunity led to another. People began to notice his reliability, his honesty, his willingness to work without shortcuts. Trust, once earned, opened doors that desperation never could. His mother noticed the difference before anyone else, the way his eyes held a steadier light, the way his silence no longer felt defeated. His sister saw a hero again, not because he was successful, but because he was standing tall. Years later, Armand would look back on that night with a mix of gratitude and humility. Life had not become perfect. There were still struggles, still moments of doubt, still days when the weight of responsibility felt heavy. But there was also peace, the kind that comes from knowing you did not betray yourself when it mattered most, the kind that allows you to sleep at night without fear of your own reflection. The truth is, most lives are not changed by dramatic events seen by the world. They are changed in quiet moments, when no one is watching, when the choice is yours alone to make. One decision does not just alter the future, it reveals who you are willing to become. Armand's life was not saved by luck or miracles, but by the courage to endure a little longer, to choose integrity over escape, hope over fear. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you of a moment when you stood at a crossroads, please take a second to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement helps keep these stories alive and reaching those who need them most. And before this story ends, we have one special request for you. Please comment below and tell us, what decision changed your life, or what choice are you struggling with right now? Because somewhere, someone is standing under their own broken streetlight, believing they are alone. And your story, your words, might be the light they need to choose differently.